Hello, it's me, Gigi Jones here, coming at you with a video, y'all. This video is basically a comparison video of my first couple of days working with iTutorGroup as a consultant, as opposed to how I feel about working with them now, 3 months later. I will show you the video of how it was the first couple of days, work out some kinks with you, let you have a different perspective as I do now of what it was like working with them in the beginning as opposed to 3 months later. Some things that I've learned, some misconceptions that I had, and just basically some things that I did not do, and I was kind of blaming them. Yeah, no, it was totally my fault. So we're going to get into that. If you are new to my channel and you like what you are seeing and would like to see more content about my online teaching journey, go ahead and please hit the subscribe button down at the bottom and like, comment, and share this video. I just finished my very first tutoring class with iTutorGroup, as you can see back there. It was cool. I had 2 students in my class, and woo, I was like, oh. Yesterday was my first day, but I had some technical difficulties, so I wasn't able to teach any of my classes. I started one with a student in class, but my webcam wasn't working. So they went ahead and switched me out, but I think I was doing a good job without him being able to see me. But I'm still loving it. I'm still teaching. I didn't realize that I was going to get adult students as well when I first started. Both. I love teaching the kids, the younger students, and I love teaching the adults as well. Today is day 3 of working with iTutorGroup, and I'm here to tell you that I am just a little bit, not a little bit, I am quite disappointed thus far with the pay system. Teaching the students are fine. That part I love. However, the pay system is tricky, and I'm beginning to feel like I was hoodwinked into working for this company. Yeah. So when I was first offered the job or the position, it was at $20 per hour. Yay, of course. Did not say up to $20 an hour. It said your pay rate would be $20 an hour. As I have taught a few classes, the payment is basically automatically updated every so often throughout the day. Okay. So when I checked last night, I noticed that I was docked, and I have emailed them to, make sure I have a complete understanding. Yeah. Back to that $20 an hour. No. First of all, they have 25-minute classes, and then they have 45-minute classes. And it's based on a pay rate, okay, per session. And I am in utter shock as I read and get a little bit more into this company. Without divulging too much of the company's information, but enough for you to know whether you need to or want to go into this particular company or work with this particular company. It's not what I was offered. Okay. Even once I signed the contract, it had a different number of $18 an hour. And I was like, well, okay, I can handle that. I'm new to online teaching. It's going to be a learning curve for me, so I'll go along with it. Well, it is not that at all. I do see the learning potential, but the money-making potential. However, the penalties, did a recorded interview. Probably was not the best thing as far as not being able to discuss or negotiate like my pay rate. I wasn't able to do that. So my advice to you would be to not do a recorded interview. All right. And the reason I did the recorded interview, I opted for that, was because I interviewed with another company, and it was my first interview after like 15 years. I hadn't interviewed in 15 years. And I feel like I just was so nervous, and I just bombed it. Just be real, honey. I bombed that interview. So I was like, I cannot do another interview just yet. So anyway, I digress. But I would advise you to don't do the recorded interview, to do the live interview, because then you will be able to talk and discuss and negotiate your pay rate. On my very first day, which was Tuesday, August 6th, I had technical issues, and I was working with the IT to try to correct the problem. Well, in working with him, I missed one of the classes. I tried to stay on top of it, but between the two of us working together, I missed canceling the class in time. And he told me that I would not be penalized. I was penalized, and I was docked my pay that I had not received yet. I need to get better clarification on this, because my time is way worth more than this. On the first day, when my webcam was not working, it was my fault. I had inadvertently, I got a new computer, and I did not realize that I had inadvertently turned off the webcam on the side. And I remember the night before picking it up and feeling something on the side, but I didn't know I had moved it, and I had actually turned off the webcam. My fault. Here. Make sure you read your contract, all of it, okay? Because it explains all of that about the cancellations and when you need to make sure you make your cancellations, and if by some chance you are a no-show, yeah, it does say that it will dock you whatever that base rate is that you have, okay? But it also tells you that you get one free pass, right? And I did not know that. Had I read thoroughly and not skimmed over the contract, y'all better listen to me. Y'all better listen to me, okay? Just listen. Listen to what your girl is saying. Read your contract thoroughly. I had so much going on. I was in the process of moving, process of trying to pack up, making sure that I was getting everything done and done correctly, that I was skimmed over it. Some things are just important, and you need to make the time for it. You need to drink some coffee to make sure that you up and vibrant about it, to make sure that this is working and that you are getting full clarity. That's in anything, okay? Especially when it comes to contracts. But nevertheless, it does state all of that in the contract. And in the event that something does happen and you miss a class, you do get one free pass. And I use my free pass. If you, in my case, I missed the class, I was a no-show due to technical issues that I was working out with their IT, I will miss out on an incentive because of that one legitimate mistake. Yeah. That's crazy. And I don't like it. Not one bit. Not at all. And there are other incentives which I'm sure I will make for this month, but this is definitely different. I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to go ahead and apply for other companies, online teaching companies, and we're just going to go from there. But just know before you get into iTutorGroup, obviously, they've been around for a long time. There are teachers on YouTube that talk about how great the company is, and they actually do trainings for them. So, there are benefits to it. I just need to tap into the benefits. But I don't like being penalized for something that was beyond my control at that time. Yeah, that's kind of sour for me. Yeah, pretty sour. Sucks. Pretty much, it still sucks. Because sometimes things happen and you are not, at fault. Like if you're sick, you miss out on that whole month of incentives. So, but in my case, that one was my fault. It was not the company's fault. It was the fact that, again, it was my computer and I had turned off the webcam. So it was a hard lesson to learn, but learned. And this is the other thing about the pay. Your pay is also influenced by whether or not whether or not students or parents rate you. Okay? If you get high ratings, that's great. If you get low ratings, that's not great, but they will take off 3% of the low ratings. Okay? Not sure how much that would help. But guess what? If they don't rate at all, you just get your base pay. You just get your base pay. Welcome to the 5-month update. Yes, it's been 5 months since I started working with iTutorGroup. And guys, overall, iTutorGroup is a great company to work for, I think, with, especially if this is your first company, because it gives you an idea of whether or not you would like to work strictly with kids, or if you like to work with teenagers online, or if you like to work with adults. And iTutorGroup offers all three. Your students start at age 4, and they go all the way up to adults. Okay, so that is definitely something to think about and to consider when you are looking for an online company. And this company just gives you that option. I like working with all three. I must say, I am a elementary school teacher. So like I said in the video, second, third graders, that's my jam. In my jam, I got them. Started with iTutorGroup. I'm contracted with 3 other companies. I have a fifth one, in the works as well, because I am going to drop a company. I'm just not sure which one yet, because these companies work differently. Okay, basically you're teaching, that's the main thread, but they have different. See, I learned after I read my contracts. They have different expectations. Platforms are different. However, you have to find a company that works best for you. What I've realized since working with the 4 that I'm contracted with, no one company is perfect. Okay. Online, you really need to just find 1 or 2, maybe even 3 that fits your needs. And once you figure out, the ones that fits your needs and the one that's a good fit for you, then you choose those and let the rest. But don't look for the perfect company. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. And if it does, let me know. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If you are interested in teaching with any of the companies that I am contracted with, please feel free to contact me, and I will leave the links below, the referral codes, because yes, I do get some money if you do sign up under my link, and I do greatly appreciate it. And if you need any help whatsoever with the process, I'm your lady, and I'm here for you to make sure that you can get that job. So please feel free to email me at delightfullygg@gmail.com. Should be at the top there. I think that's about it. Again, if you have any questions, just email me, and have a wonderfully blessed day, guys. Bye-bye.